Hi friends, very good morning to all of you and welcome to the Hindu newspaper overview. Right friends, today's date is April 30, 2021. Okay friends, the first article is Win for DMK in Tamil Nadu, Left Front in Kerala, NDA in Assam, exit polls. Friends, close race on the cards in West Bengal, AINRC BJP alliance may bag Puducherry. So friends, these are the results of the exit polls, and we have to wait and see 2 more days to know the actual results. Okay friends, the next one, High Court's pull up center on pandemic. What are you doing for 14 months? So friends, the various high courts, especially the Madras High Court, question the central government about its inability to predict the second wave of COVID-19 pandemic. So it has asked some it has posed some serious questions to central government and why precautionary measures have not been taken to face the second wave of COVID-19 pandemic. Right friends, Delhi government's responsibilities remain center. So friends, this assurance has been given in the context of yesterday we have seen a news item saying that some more orders were issued empowering the lieutenant governor more. So in this context, there are some apprehensions about the powers and the responsibilities of the Delhi state government. So in this context, these clarifications come assuring the Delhi government that its responsibilities will remain intact. Okay friends, not enough vaccines to inoculate those above 18 years. Manufacturers requested clarity on stock availability in a couple of days, says Delhi Health Minister. So friends, as we all know, the registrations for people above 18 years have been opened, but there are no stock of vaccines to vaccinate these people. So that is what the opinion of the Delhi Health Minister. Okay friends, order release of Remdesivir seized from holders. Delhi High Court. Center told to expedite installation of oxygen generation plants in capital. Friends, some people are holding remdesivir and even oxygen cylinders. So some remdesivir medicine has been seized from these holders. Now the Delhi High Court asked that the seized remdesivir should be released into the market so that it can be useful for the patients. Okay friends, here is an interview of Ambarish Satvik. He is a doctor and he says intramural spread of COVID is most difficult to control. So this is airborne spread of COVID. Okay friends, he says there is a consensus that it is an airborne infection in addition to being a droplet infection. So in addition to being a droplet infection, now the COVID is spreading through air also. So this is a cause of concern. Okay friends, more powers to LG. Bureaucrats express varied opinions on new act. So friends, this is also related to the changing governance process and change in powers of Delhi administration, and the bureaucrats are not in consensus. There are varied opinions upon taking this issue. Right friends, now we will see some editorial articles. The lead article is to stop a third wave, India has to mask up. Public health measures that work best are those that people voluntarily adopt, drastically reducing transmission. So friends, here the author says the measures to control the spread of virus will work best when they come from people and people voluntarily adopt them. So this is the first suggestion, and the second one is he says that to prevent a third wave, everybody should wear masks so that we can prevent the third wave and prevent the spread of COVID-19 virus. Okay friends, long and tortuous. end of multi-phase assembly polls is a matter of relief after the surge in COVID-19 cases. So friends, this is about the just concluded assembly polls. Right friends, state repression that breaches public peace. Telangana's recent ban on 16 organizations by invoking the Telangana Public Security Act is a smokescreen. So friends, in these 16 organizations, there are some left-wing and Maoist organizations, and the author criticizes the move of banning the organizations wholesale. Okay friends, promises to keep Biden is on course to fulfilling agenda despite opposition at home and challenges abroad. Friends, these are some of the issues Joe Biden is committed to resolving. Committed to take action, on environmental front and protecting human rights. So Joe Biden is determined to take action on these issues despite opposition from home and abroad. Right friends, here is the Friday essay. It is the government committed to vaccine equity? And it is the question addressed by these two authors here. And the government has not really thought through the vaccination and pricing policy. So friends, this is the opinion of the both experts spoken here. Excuse me. Okay friends, creating critical thinkers. The pandemic is an opportunity to reimagine educational assessments and evaluations. Okay friends, 40 nations offered help, says Shringla. Pakistan allows overflight of European Union aircraft. So friends, aid is pouring in to India in the context of the crisis it is facing. So we can say it is a great humanitarian gesture, and it can be welcomed. Right friends, another important article, posts got blocked by mistake, says Facebook. Not taken down on government orders, social media gained. So friends, these posts were related to asking the Prime Minister Narendra Modi to resign because of the impending crisis by COVID-19 virus. So friends, now the Facebook says that those posts were blocked by mistake and not taken down on the orders of the government. Friends, think about these social media gains like Facebook, Twitter and YouTube and even Google, and they are refusing to obey the national laws and the national orders, and as well as they are trying to function as the super governments over governments, and refusing to come under the sovereign governments. So friends, you should have a clear idea about the developments related to these social media gains, and how and in what way we can make them to obey the national laws, and work within the purview of the national within the laws of the country. So friends, this is an important topic. You might get an essay in the mains examination also. So please be aware of, be informed about these kind of developments. Okay friends, Vaccine Maitri may have to wait till July. Our needs are far greater and all our partners understand that, says Shringla. Friends, Vaccine Maitri is India exporting COVID-19 vaccines to various countries. We have exported to almost 70 countries. So vaccines at present, we need more vaccines. So because of that, this Vaccine Maitri program might wait till July. Okay friends, childhood vaccinations must not be delayed. Doctors at the Hindu Wellness webinar speak about primary vaccinations. So friends, in this crisis situation, we should ensure that childhood vaccinations will not be missed, and they must be administered. Right friends, US military aircraft bringing critical supplies to New Delhi. CDC experts to work hand in hand with Indian counterparts, says White House. So friends, this is the aid coming from USA. Okay friends, China to support procuring of healthcare equipment, oxygen concentrators being sourced from the country. Friends, this is the imports coming from China. Okay friends, US advisory tells citizens to leave India. Level 4 travel health notice issued. Okay friends, ventilators, drugs come from Russia. Grant comes after call between Putin and Modi. Right friends, Covaxin price reduced to 400 rupees per a dose for states. So friends, this is the Covaxin dose. It is produced by Bharat Biotech, and yesterday we have seen that the Serum Institute of India, which is producing Covishield, it has reduced its price to 300 rupees for state governments. So friends, there is a criticism about the differential pricing policy for vaccines for for center, states and private players. So in this context, the producers are reducing prices for states. Right friends, these are some entertainment news, and we will come to world's news. First one is Joe Biden calls for expansion in government spending. In address to Congress, he vows to defend human rights abroad, says America's return to the world stage is not temporary. So he means America's return to world stage is a permanent phenomenon. Okay friends, China launches key module for its permanent space station. Tianhe blasts into space from Wenchang Center. So friends, as you all know, China is building its own international space center. So it is near completion now. Right friends, Sri Lanka has prioritized ties with China. The two countries vowed to enhance cooperation in all sectors, including defense. Right friends, Duterte refuses to stop South China Sea patrols. Country's claims are not negotiable. So friends, this development comes as China is refusing to leave the exclusive economic zone that is claimed by the Philippines, and Philippines is also not going back. It is conducting patrols. So in this context, tensions are rising in the South China Sea between China and other Asian countries. Right friends, 4 killed, 1 wounded in Germany clinic attack. Police arrest employee on suspicion. Order news blackout. Right friends, now we will see some business news. US growth accelerates 6.4% in first quarter on stimulus boost. Fresh rounds of COVID relief money and easing anxiety boost domestic demand. Okay friends, Indian pharma frets as China airline uncertainty hits supply. Pharmaxil appeals to Indian envoy to help avoid shortages. So friends, Indian pharma industry heavily depends on China for APIs, active pharmaceutical ingredients. So China is restricting its flight operations to India because of increasing cases in India. So in this context, the required imports might hit, and our medical production might hit. So in this context, the Pharmaxil makes the request to Indian envoy in China. Right friends, this is all from today's newspaper. Thank you for joining me. See you next time. Have a good day.